What's up, guys? Let's talk about Obi-Wan Chapter 4, Episode 4, whatever you want to call it. Just came out today, this morning. And look, this is probably, I don't know. This and Episode 2, I didn't really care for. Um, you know, 1 and 3 I thought were great. But, this one again, not too great, but not too bad either. This is just like a fine episode. It's just an okay episode. Um, Leia's gone again. We have to save her again. Uh, Another, rescue mission for Leia in this show. Which, like, this is the second time it's happened in a six, episode series. So, I think the focus on this kid. Look, I love the actress. She's doing so good as Leia, but I just think they're focusing too much on Leia at this point. It's episode 4. She spends most of her scenes in this episode just saying, I'm not going to tell you. I'm not going to tell you anything. I'm not going to tell you a thing. And it goes back and forth like her and Reva. She's just on her like, tell me. I'm not going to tell you. Well, if you do this, I'm going to do this. Well, I'm not going to tell you. It's just back and forth, back and forth. So it's just kind of boring, kind of stupid. Um, Everything going on with the Reva character. Look, her performance in this episode, I don't really like this character. I just don't think this character is very good. She's very one note, and it's episode 4. You got 6 episodes. What's the story behind this character? If you're gonna give us one, please do it soon. I mean, you only have 2 episodes to do it. So as of right now, she's very one note, very mustache twirling, and I just don't care. And a lot of the delivery, she overcooks a lot of it, and I just don't think she's very good in the role. You know, but that's just how it is, I guess. But look, so they have to rescue Leia. They have to do this new rescue mission, but first he's got to go in the back of the tank. His body's all burned up. He's got to go in the back of the tank. He's having visions of Vader. Vader, we get to see him be constructed again. The pain that Anakin is going through. Love that. Love that. And I do love a lot of stuff in the episode I really like. When we get to see Obi-Wan ignite his lightsaber, he's going to town on all the stormtroopers. You get to see Ewan McGregor twirl that lightsaber again. So good. So good. Loved it, loved it, loved it. It's just, why he's doing what he's doing. Another rescue mission. At this point, I mean, this is supposed to be, as they said, the rematch of the century, and you have to set that up. I mean, Kenobi doesn't even really mention Vader a lot in this episode, and Vader doesn't really even mention Kenobi, even though that might be the goal. He doesn't talk about him, and it's just a lot of this. Uh, okay, so now we have to do this rescue mission. How are we going to do it? You're going to do this. I'm going to do this. You're going to do this. And I just feel like they're not going as deep as they should be into this rematch of the century. Next 2 episodes, hope to God they do. And then they might be great episodes, but this it's just kind of eh, I mean, obviously they're not going to torture Leia, so the character, this character that was Imperial uh, undercover good guy or whatever, she's going around. They're asking for her identification, and the one point she's like, call me sir, and I didn't understand that because she's clearly a woman. I mean, does this other Imperial officer think that she's a man? Because he even goes, yes sir, yes sir. So that was kind of like, what? Like, that was just the weirdest thing to me. Um, the next guy that wants her identification, she just kills him, leaves him by the barrels. She just kills him and leaves the body there. And when Reva comes in after the alarm goes off or whatever, they summon Reva or whatever. She comes in, and I'm thinking, isn't there a dead body over there? I mean, isn't there a dead body? And she's talking to our Imperial friend, and she's trying to, do I trust you? No, I don't trust you. Well, maybe I should trust you, but I don't trust you. Well, maybe you should trust me. I'm a spy. I have to be a spy. Blah 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 blah. A lot of this stuff just does not work for me anyway, and it's just like, okay, come on, let's just get back to what we got to get back to. I mean, the stuff with Obi-Wan and Leia you do really like, but there's a line where when Reva's interrogating Leia, she says Obi-Wan is dead or something like that. She says Obi-Wan. Now, that doesn't make sense to me because when she's doing the thing, help me, Obi-Wan Kenobi, you're my only hope. I mean, if you know that this is Obi-Wan Kenobi doing all this for you, I mean, saving your life multiple times as a child, you don't forget about that. So, you think during that message in A New Hope, she'd be like, "Oh, you served my father, but you also served me. Please help us again." You know, obviously George Lucas didn't know any of this, but I think this script should have watched out, and I feel like they're slightly careless at times. But I like the Jedi tomb in the basement of this place. That was really cool. The same kind of thing we see from Jedi Fallen Order, where Cal has to get in. Same sort of thing, because the glass breaks in that, the glass breaks in this, and Obi-Wan has to fight off the stormtroopers while using the Force. Love that. I mean, I love the stuff that Kenobi does in this episode. I just wish there was more meaning other than just like, okay, we have to save Leia again. That's not what the show is about, and that is what the show is becoming. We have to save Leia. We have to save Leia. We have to save Leia. I mean, it's just a little. I don't know. It's a little much. I think they're really overcooking the Leia thing, and the Reva thing. It's not going anywhere. It's not going anywhere. So that's my thoughts on this. Chapter 4, Episode 4. I mean, the end of the thing. Vader's going to choke out Reva. Says, "You failed. I warned you." And I love how Vader just storms in and he grabs her, chokes her. Love that. Love the physicality. Hayden Christensen. Absolutely love the physicality. The voice, all of it's really working for me. She says, "Oh, I put a tracker. I put a tracker." He says, "Okay, I'll let you live." And then we see at the end of the episode, the tracker is this Lola, the little droid that she has. So during the interrogation, when she takes the droid and she says, "Oh, I had a droid once," blah blah blah. So they set it up. So that's that. Hopefully, we get Leia and Alderaan. We don't need her anymore in the show. I want the rematch of the century, and this kid is getting in the way of that. Love her performance, but I think they should have just. I don't know. I don't really know. But yeah, I mean, it's an okay episode. There's fun things in it. There's entertaining things in it. It's just that the story didn't really move at all. So I hope it does, because there's only 2 episodes left. What are your thoughts, guys? Do you have any excitement for the future? I mean, I hope that the show is gonna rev up. No pun intended. So we'll see what happens. But yeah, episode 3 was just so good, and then we go to this. It's just like, it's okay. But yeah, comment down below. Hit that subscribe button. Definitely go on and hit that subscribe button and check out the channel. Check out the content, upcoming content. Black Adam trailer. Going to be doing a reaction to that. Miss Marvel. Going to be talking about that. Episode 1 they put out. Going to be watching that. Going to be talking about that. Other things like Jurassic World Dominion, that's coming out tomorrow. Gonna be doing a review, spoiler review. Come on over, check that stuff out. And that's about it for me. Thank you so much for watching, guys. It's been a fun one, and we will catch you in the next one. Over and out.